One hell of a bang.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Ugh, that is so gross. Oh, ew. He's so old. I told her she'd be like his granddaughter.
Oh, that sucked.
Oh my God, I don't believe it. You're Sean Connery. Oh my God. Sean. Oh, Sean Connery.
Thank you.
Please make a right turn. Make a right turn.
I heard you the first time.
You are now leaving Beverly Hills. Are you sure you want to be in this neighborhood? You have arrived at your destination.
Pride and Prejudice.
I remember hearing you once say, Mr. Darcy, that you hardly ever forgave, and that your resentment once created was kind of unappeasable. I guess you're very cautious to its being created. And shit.
My daughter Amanda put my name on the VIP list.
But we don't believe in VIP lists.
Do you know who I am?
Do any of us really know who we are?
Just give me a ticket.
Like, wow. And you never, allow yourself to be blinded by prejudice?
I hope not.
Cool.
May I ask what these questions tend?
Isn't that Jefferson Steele?
I thought he was dead.
Out, dude. I do not get you at all, man. I hear such a different account of you that it is freaking me out. Exceedingly.
Mr. Steele, I don't want you to think I'm the kind of desperate actor who goes around giving people his resume. But here's my resume.
Hey, Dad. So, what'd you think?
I loved it.
Really?
Really.
So you really liked it?
I hated it.
What?
I think the director is a pretentious, talentless pervert.
Oh, that's just great. My first time doing a classic, playing the lead, and you're objecting to a small amount of justifiable nudity?
Justifiable.
Forget it.
I don't get it. I've given you everything I know how to give you. You've thrown it right back in my face.
I don't want your contacts. I don't want a fancy car. I don't want a house in Beverly Hills. And when I want some career advice, I'll ask someone who's got a career.
I'm ready for my close-up. Where is it, Dad? You never know what that could be in the desert. Poisonous spiders, caterpillars. Hi, Dad! Gotcha! Mwah!
Hi, this is Amanda Black. I can't take her call right now, so please leave a message. Unless you're my father, in which case, forget it.
That's very funny. Notice that I'm not laughing. And who the hell is Amanda Black? You're Amanda Steele. This is your father. Call me sometime.
Ring, damn you! Charlie Rosenberg.
Charlie?
Jefferson. Can I call you back? I'm in a meeting.
No, you're not, Charlie.
Really, now's not a good... Sorry, Mr. Rosenberg.
Hey, Jefferson. Ultimate Finality 4. What a movie.
One of the worst films I ever made in my life.
The motorcycle was cool.
And since then, Charlie, nothing. Where are the offers, Charlie?
That's the problem with being a major star. There just aren't enough projects big enough for Jefferson Steele.
You mean if I was less of a star, I could get a job?
Exactly.
You're full of shit.
Yes, I am.
Charlie, if you don't get me a decent part, I'm out of here.
Are you threatening me?
Isn't it obvious?
Of course.
Are you saying I can't do threatening?
Nadine, back me up here. Tell Jefferson how good he is at threatening.
Oh, you're terrifically threatening. In fact, you're almost scary.
You got 24 hours to get me a job, or I'm going to fire your sorry ass.
Very good.
It's really very good.
Very good. This is hopeless. Who am I kidding? Jefferson's gonna fire me. My wife's gonna divorce me. She'll take the house. She'll get the dogs. She'll get the kids. Silver lining, huh?
It's not gonna happen, Charlie. Your wife already divorced you, and your kids have kids.
Nadine? This is it. This is it.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
A benefit to save a community theater? In England? In the sticks?
Yeah.
It's not even professional. Jefferson will never go for this.
Sure he will. He's desperate. And besides, he'll be 6,000 miles away before he figures it out.
This better be good, Charlie.
It's the best part there is ever.
What is it?
King Lear.
By Shakespeare.
That's the one. And guess where it is?
Now, how in the hell should I know, Charlie?
England. It's a chance to reinvent yourself. Get Jefferson Steele back on the map.
By leaving the country.
Everyone has done England. Nicole, Dustin, Gwyneth, Spacey. And here's the kicker. None of them have ever done Shakespeare in Stratford. It's a no-brainer.
I don't know, Charlie. A man in my position, I have to consider all the options.
Excuse me. So sorry to bother you, Mr. Steele.
No problem, honey. Who shall I sign it to?
The United Kingdom Immigration Department. It's your landing card.
I knew that.
Guarda, non è quell'attore americano. Ma guarda, sì, è lui. Sai quello che fa lui? È Tom Selleck! Ehi! È proprio lui, è quell'attore di Hollywood. Ehi, ciao Tom! Ciao Tom Selleck!
We now go live to Heathrow Airport for the Jefferson Steele press conference.
This is a pretty big departure for your career, Mr. Steele.
I'm an actor. Theater's my first love.
Mr. Steele, what made you say yes to this?
Well, I get a lot of scripts sent to me. I think this one stood out.
How so?
The writing showed real promise.
Mr. Steele, Jefferson, can an American action hero really be King Lear?
To be or not to be? That is the question.
So, Hamlet. Jefferson, can you really save the theatre?
I'll give it my best shot.
But you'll be acting with amateurs.
You guys are a bit too hard on yourselves. Some British actors are pretty damn good.
Mr. Steele! How do you do, Mr. Steele? I'm Dorothy Nettle. It's an honor to meet you.
Of course it is. Where's the limo?
It's not exactly a stretch limo, but we can pick up Radio Ipswich. So you just sit back and relax. It's about a 2.5-hour drive. I'm sure I don't have to say it, but everyone's really looking forward to working with you. There's been a real buzz in the air since your agent told us you were coming. As a matter of fact...
No offense, but I don't talk to the driver. It's in my contract. Nice meeting you, though.
Right.
Welcome to Flint Farm, Mr. Steele. Don't mind Monty, he's very friendly.
That's good, because if he bites me, I'll sue.
This is such a privilege, Mr. Steele.
I know.
And can I say, you are so much younger than you look in your films. Not that you look old in them. You look young, very young, especially in the old ones. Is there anything you'd like?
A room with a bed, of course. That would be nice.
Of course. Yes, it's just at the top of the stairs. After you, Mr. Steele. Mr. Steve, first door on the right. There. Oh, I love all your films, especially The Fugitive.
I wasn't in The Fugitive.
Are you sure?
Quite sure.
Ow! Mind the beam.
No.
I've given you the master suite.
Where do I go to? You know, whiz. Take a pee.
Yes, the facilities are down the corridor and on the right.
We thought you'd prefer somewhere unpretentious.
Well, you were wrong.
He's a real charmer, isn't he?
It's how these stars get into their characters. It's what they call method acting. You see, King Lear is really grumpy. Whereas if he was playing Romeo, he'd be a real sweetie.
Where is minibar? Where is the mini? There is no mini bar. There is no mini bar.
Are you going to be all right, Mary? Oh, we'll be fine.
Can I have room service, please? This is Jefferson Steel. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's 4:01 and we are not sleeping. Good doggy. Eat. Enjoy. Now, where is that bathroom?
What? Oh, Mr. Steele. This is a bit sudden.
I was just looking for the... I needed to... all right. Forget it. Oh, damn it.
So, how do you think film stars like their fried bread, Monty? Not too burnt, you're probably right. Would you like these? So, what's he like? Well, he is very handsome. Good for his age. Well preserved. Oh, you are just jealous.
Apparently he's a sexaholic. I read it in a magazine. He's insatiable. Anything in a skirt.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Morning, Mr. Steele. And what can I get you?
I think a suite at the Four Seasons would be nice. And possibly a new pair of boots.
The full English?
I want a glass of guava juice, egg white patata with broccolini, rice, cheese, and peppers, and a non-fat latte.
And toast?
How's King Lear this morning? I think he might be missing sex.
Still grumpy.
Not as grumpy as when he finds out I haven't got any guavalini, frittata juice, or egg white lattes. No, don't tell him.
Good morning, Mr. Steele.
It's you again.
Dorothy.
Dorothy, yeah. Would you tell your people that I'm just not happy with the accommodations?
Mary, apparently Mr. Steele isn't happy with the accommodation.
Well, I'm very sorry, but he's in the best room I've got.
The management is very sorry, Mr. Steele, but apparently you are occupying the best room available.
You're joking, right?
Are you joking, Mary? No, she's not joking.
No.
Well, we have to set off, Mr. Steele. Rehearsal begins in 5 minutes.
Tell the car to wait. Where's the car?
Oh, it's only a little walk from here.
We don't walk in L.A. I don't want to be unreasonable, but I do have a few basic requirements.
Of course.
I want a warm trailer with a mini bar, satellite TV, and a hot tub.
Is that all?
No. I also get a personal trainer and a spiritual healer on call 24/7.
I'll see what I can do. Anything else?
Yes. You do something about this weather. Apparently not. Where the hell is this place?
We're here. This is it.
This is what?
Oh my God! You're here! You're really here!
This is my daughter, Verity.
I knew he'd come. I told you he'd come.
Darling, you shouldn't be outside without a coat. You'll catch a cold.
Oh, please, Mum. Like, I'm sure Jefferson Steele is interested in my health problems.
And Verity has a lot of allergies and she's friendly.
He's right. I'm not really interested.
You really are getting into the part, aren't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jefferson Steele.
There's nothing more humbling to an actor than to receive the approbation of his fellow actors.
May I introduce Frank Dobbins, who is playing the Earl of Gloucester.
Whatcha?
Janine Jarvis, who is playing Regan.
Hiya.
Hey.
Kevin Patel, who is Edmund.
Respect, man.
Rupert Twisk, who is playing the Duke of Cornwall.
Am I? Oh, brilliant.
And Edgar.
Oh, shit.
Verity Nettle is your loving daughter Cordelia.
Hello again.
And of course, Nigel Dewberry, who will be giving us his Earl of Kent.
The privilege is all mine.
Could I speak to you for just a moment?
Yes, of course.
I don't recognize any of these people. I mean, where's Judi Dench? Where's Kenny Branagh? Just throw in one of the Redgraves.
All otherwise engaged, I'm afraid.
I need to talk to the director.
You are?
You're the director?
Yes, I am.
I thought you were the driver.
Well, I'm that too. She's also playing the fool. But as director, I'd like to get cracking with the rehearsal. Okay?
This dump is at the rehearsal hall, is it?
No, of course not.
Oh, thank God.
This is our theatre.
Here?
Well, actually, no. Down there.
A poor thing, but our own.
What has the Royal Shakespeare Company come to?
The Royal Shakespeare Company?
My agent said I was going to do Lear at Stratford.
And so you are.
Yes, we are the Stratford players.
Where Shakespeare was born.
Well, no, not exactly. You see, this is Stratford. It just isn't Upon Avon. This is, Stratford St. John.
Yeah, St. John.
In Suffolk. We're just a small amateur theatre group.
Charlie! I'm gonna kill Charlie Rosenberg, and then I'm gonna have him revived, and then I'm gonna kill him again.
I did explain all this in the letter. The council have cut our funding, and unless we can raise the money, we're going to have to close.
A big name means big sponsorship and big publicity. You're going to save our theatre.
Sorry to disappoint you, young lady, but I'm not in the business of doing charity gigs.
But you promised. It was on the news. You were really inspiring.
Theatre's in my blood and all that stuff. It was jolly moving.
I was acting, you idiot. What the hell is the matter with this thing? I can't get L.A.
You can't even get Luton, mate. There's no signal around here. We're in a black hole.
There's a public telephone thingy down the lane by the pub.
You need some coins, though.
Verity, go and get the Save the Theatre swear books.
Not here to save your fucking theater. Charlie!
Jesus, Jefferson, what's going on?
I'm on a pig farm.
Jesus, Jefferson, 2 in the morning.
You booked me into the wrong Stratford, you idiot. This is Stratford on Pig Farm.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I really am. But you're getting great coverage.
Get me out of here. Now!
I can't do that, Jefferson. The story's too big. It'd finish you.
So you're telling me there's something worse than working on a pig farm with a bunch of amateurs?
The bunch of amateurs is waiting. Should we head back?
It's an easy mistake to make, Mr. Steele. There are several Stratfords in Britain. Stratford upon Avon, of course, that's in Warwickshire. Then there's Stratford in East London.
Stratford Tony in Wiltshire.
Yes, thank you both. I think Mr. Steele gets the picture.
Stratford St Agnes in Somerset. Stratford St Andrew. Stratford St Mary.
Excuse me.
Frank.
Frank. Would you do me a favor, Frank? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. Sorry I'm late, Dad.
Are you okay?
Just had to go into town and get some guava juice.
Right. So, Mr. Steele, shall we give it a whirl?
I wonder, Dorothy, if we could have a word.
We sort of had a clever idea for when Gloucester has his eyes gouged out.
Well, maybe later? Okay. Right, everyone, we're going to pick it up from Act 1, Scene 1, just after Gloucester's exit. Everyone should probably remember where they were. Cornwall and Albany were this side. And Danny and Ty, I think we had the 2 guards at the back, if you remember. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's take it from the top of Lear's first big speech. In your own time, Mr. Steele.
Give me the map there. You see, that's a problem. I mean, right away, I asked, give me the map. Nobody gives me a map. The whole thing's turning to shit here.
Couldn't you just pretend for now?
It's called acting.
Give me the map. Now that we are divided in 3, our kingdom enters our fast intent to shake off cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths while we unburden and crawl towards death. Interest of territory, cares of state, etc., challenge the worst nature doth with merit challenge, gone.
Goneril.
That's me. And she's the one who says she loves you, but doesn't really. That's obviously only the character, not in real life. That's not to say that I don't like you. No, that's not.
Your point is?
The point is that Mary's character is pronounced Goneril. Well, you do know the play, Mr. Steele.
Oh, yes, I know it. It's about a man whose 3 daughters drive him nuts.
And you've read it?
I like to start with a blank canvas.
You haven't read it. I'm sorry I had to put my foot down, but it's the law here. You're not allowed to smoke in a public building.
It's hardly even a barn.
Besides, Verity's allergic to the smoke. It was her idea to write you in the first place. We were desperate.
Thanks.
She seems to think you're wonderful.
She's a very bright kid.
She is. She's even read the play.
You know what happened to the last director? They thought they were smarter than me.
They won an Oscar?
That's funny. No wonder you're playing the fool.
Shall we go back?
Do I have a choice?
That's the spirit.
Lead on, Macduff.
I here disclaim all my paternal care, propinquity and property of blood, and as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever.
Give it a rest, Nigel. Can you get us a packet of pork scratchings?
But I'm sorry, but it's not fair. I should be Lear. It's every actor's dream.
You with a lawyer, Nige. Accepted, yeah?
But I mean, he's so stilted and wooden. I mean, what has Jefferson Steele got that I haven't?
Good looks, money, fame, Beverly Hills mansion. How long have you got?
Well, where is he then?
He's having some extra rehearsals with Dorothy.
Well, he'll need all the rehearsals he can get, because let's face it, he's no Laurence Olivier. In fact, he might even be the first actor in history that's actually too old to play Lear. He'd make a damn good Yorick.
Who's Yorick?
The skull in Hamlet.
Harsh, but fair.
That is unfair. I think you're all being very cruel. It is early days and we shouldn't make any rash judgments, because he is totally fantastic.
Mary, you're dribbling.
Maybe you should think more about your motivation.
How'd you like Stratford, Mr. Steele?
Not what I expected.
How are you coping with King Lear? Your daughter Amanda thinks it's perfect casting.
You talked to my daughter?
Oh, yeah. She said, and I quote, Lear is an arrogant egomaniac.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
and a lousy
Mr. Steele has
father,
had a long and exhausting day in rehearsal and now has an important meeting to attend.
Jefferson, just want to get your comments on what we said about
Thank you very much.
No, we really have got a meeting with the sponsor. He paid for your flights and all the production costs. So please be nice to him.
Yeah.
Jefferson, this is Mike Bell, Managing Director of Anglian Breweries.
Pleased to meet you, Jeff.
Thank you.
This is Lauren, my wife.
Ah. Hello. You're obviously not in beer.
No, Lauren is a fitness instructor.
I'm a big fan of yours, Mr. Steele.
Well, that makes two of us.
Jefferson was asking if there was a way to tie the show in with your product.
I was?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ahead of you, Jeff. May I introduce King Beer? It's like King Lear, you see.
I get it.
Go on, get it down you. The finest ale this side of Royston.
Right.
Jet lag. Do you deliberately set out to offend people?
No. This comes natural.
Hello.
Hello.
Except when they're pretty blondes.
It's so long.
Here we are, Mr. Steele. Everything you asked for.
I don't have time for breakfast. Gotta thank Dorothy.
Here's a fancy Beverly Hills style breakfast for you. Don't you start getting picky on me. Next thing you'll be suggesting that your people talk to my people. Well, I don't have any people.
Dorothy.
Jefferson, good morning.
I have some issues.
Issues?
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I think this needs a rewrite.
But this is Shakespeare.
Well, nobody's perfect. I say we cut 2 acts, give it a happy ending.
We're going to do the play as written.
You never heard of improvisation?
You can't improvise Shakespeare. How would we do the scene on the heath?
We're not doing the scene on the heath. I don't do crazy.
Do I detect a hint of panic? All those words, all that acting.
I don't panic. Where is everybody? Why aren't we rehearsing?
Well, it's a weekday. Everyone's got proper jobs. We'll rehearse again this evening.
But what am I going to do all day? I'd be in my trailer, but I don't have a trailer.
Well, you could always help out here at the library.
I think I'll take a stroll.
Okay.
Jeff, it's you! Mate, it's you! It's you, Jeff! Morning, Jefferson! Morning! Oh!
Oh, hang on.
Oh, you! Hello?
There goes our local celebrity. Trying to act inconspicuous.
Hi.
Signally failing.
No pictures, please. I've just taken a tour of downtown. I've killed 3 minutes. What do I do now?
Young man, you got any books on herbaceous borders?
Do I look like a librarian?
No.
Are you saying I can't do librarian? Now, let me see. Herbaceous, that would be under H.
It seems very nice. Is it taken?
Cornwall and Albany with my 2 daughters. Dowers digest the third. I do invest you jointly with my power. Preeminence and all.
You have to admit he has got such charisma.
Where is it then?
Reservation of 100 nights.
He's getting to know the character, Janine. It doesn't happen overnight. He's the same with me at home. Tiptoeing round me, being polite. Well, not being polite exactly, but you know what I mean. Feeling his way.
Why, you wish.
Telly says he'll jack it in within the week.
20 says he won't last 3 days.
You're on.
Quiet.
Sorry.
Royal leader, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master, followed, as my great patron, thought on in my prayers.
Why does he talk like that? Why can't we talk like real people?
I am playing in the manner the bard intended. In the way the plays have been performed throughout the ages by all the great men of our theatre. Olivier, Gielgud, Richardson.
How about someone still alive?
Yeah, okay. I'll do the directing. Thank you both. Nigel, I think it's important to remember that Kent is Lear's friend. It needs to be warm.
Oh.
And Jefferson, I think that Lear needs a bit more passion.
Yes, if only. I mean, he's reading it like a bloody shopping list.
Now, Joel, how many movies have you made? How many movies with your name above the title? How many love scenes have you played with gorgeous starlets? I don't think many.
Bravo.
The Suffolk Herald hailed my Malvolio as definitive.
I rest my case.
Well, I defer to the director.
I think there's a definitive performance lying somewhere between Californian realism and English mellifluence.
Yes, well, I expected rather more support than that, Dorothy. I do have a certain reputation. And I'm sorry, but I won't be treated like this. I shall leave while you reconsider your position.
Now, Joel, you're acting like an ass. If anybody's going to be an ass around here, it's going to be me. I'm leaving.
Not before me.
I can slam the door. Louder!
Oh!
Charlie, listen to me. I got more lines in this play than I had in my entire motion picture career.
Yeah, but they're such good ones.
Listen, you putz. You didn't tell me I was doing Lear.
I did.
No, but you told me Lear, but you didn't tell me Shakespeare's Lear. It could be the end of my career. You know what else? I'm looking out my window at sheep.
Well, I hear you can get a good leg of lamb out there.
I'm scared, Charlie.
Well, that's good. You're doing scared really well. I can't hear you. It's a bad connection. Talk to you a month from now.
Jefferson, it's Dorothy.
I'm packing.
We're all so sorry about last night. The whole company's distraught. No one's talking to Nigel.
I'm still packing.
We'd like to make it up to you.
Where are we going?
Nearly there, Mr. Steele.
Even when the sun is out, I'm freezing to death.
Oh, come along. Your trailer, sir.
That's better.
You're home away from home, Mr. Steele. The pub donated the jukebox. Mary supplied the sofa. Kevin provided your minibar. And Frank provided the television.
You have to fiddle with the dish a bit. It's got to point 28 degrees east, which can be a bit tricky when the wind gets up.
What? No hot tub?
I've cleaned it out completely. It shouldn't be with you at all.
You have me for another rehearsal. What'd you do with all the books?
What happened to the handsome one?
Hey, Amanda. Long time no see. Yeah, we should do lunch.
That's why I'm here, remember?
Right.
So, how's business, Charlie?
You know, it's up, it's down. How about you? You working?
I just got a call for an independent movie, a modern dress version of Sense and Sensibility. The director saw me in Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, way to go. You know, your dad will be thrilled. He's always been very proud of you.
Really? Never mentioned it to me.
Flip it.
Are you gonna be okay, Charlie?
I'll be great. This is the future, Amanda. All ages will have offices like this. This is better than the paperless office. This is the officeless office.
Come, let's away to prison. We two alone. We'll sing like birds in the cage. When thou dost ask me blessing, I'll kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. So we'll
Live and pray and sing.
live and pray and sing.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I mean, are we going to have this on the opening night? Eh? We're going to have Verity playing Cordelia and Lear?
Some of us have a lot of lines to learn.
Dorothy, would now be a good time to talk about our scene where Gloucester gets his eyes put out.
Yes, okay.
Out, vile jelly! Where is thy luster now?
What do you think?
I think I have to think about it.
As I was about to say, I would like everyone word perfect by Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. And I mean everyone.
Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I do love you more than words can wield the matter. Dearer than eyesight, space, At liberty.
Post speedily to my lord your husband. Show him this letter. The army of France has landed. Seek out the traitor, Gloucester. Then you say hang him instantly.
If this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund of Base shall top the legitimate. I grow, I prosper. Now, gods, stand up for bastards!
Kevin, pretty.
Sorry, Mum.
'Tis but the infirmity of his age. Yet he hath ever but slenderly known himself.
I yet beseech your majesty, if for I want that glib and oily art to speak and purpose not, since what I well intend, I'll do it before I speak, that you make known it is no vicious blots that have deprived me of your grace and favour.
There you go, Verity.
Oh, great. Thank you, Ashley.
Bye-bye.
See you, Verity. Bye, Verity.
Now I pray thee, daughter, do not make me mad. I will not trouble thee, my child. Farewell. We'll no more meet. We'll no more see one another. But yet thou art my flesh, my blood, and my daughter. So, can you eat this, or are you going to explode?
I can eat most things, well, apart from wheat and dairy products, and shellfish and gluten, and nuts, obviously, which could kill me, or something equally dramatic. You're meant to feel sorry for me.
No, you can do that.
I'll get it.
I'm so sorry to disturb you, Dorothy, but I have an announcement to make. I'm resigning from the production.
Not again.
This time it is a question of principle.
Oh, the principle being that you didn't get the best part.
Oh,
don't be so pompous, Nigel. Come in and have a drink.
But I am not being pompous. That appalling American. He's an utter disgrace to the traditions of the amateur stage, to the noble name of the Stratford Players.
Sounds pompous to me.
Tell me about your mom.
Well, my dad left her when I was very young because he couldn't handle the commitment. She was in the theatre, but then she gave it up to look after me.
Oh, you know, Dorothy, it was only for your sake that I was prepared to humiliate myself to play the Earl of Kent.
It's a very difficult part, Nigel. You're the only one who can do it.
Do you really think so?
Do you remember that judge at the drama festival in Norwich?
Oh, no, I'm not sure. It was all such a long time ago.
One of the best Malvolios he'd seen.
The best Malvolio ever in the history of the East Anglia Drama Festival were, I think, his exact words.
And that's why we need you. Anyone can play Lear, but how many people can dazzle as Kent? I can think of only one.
You're not just saying that to get round me.
Would I? Now I've got to go.
The gods reward your kindness.
I hope everyone's hungry.
I'm starving. Jefferson's taking a breather from women at the moment. Aren't you, Jefferson?
Thanks, Big Mouth.
Apparently, the only woman in his life is his daughter.
She's not talking to me right now.
Is this where we're meant to feel sorry for you?
Touché.
What does your daughter do?
Oh, Amanda's an actress, and she's really talented.
There was a time she used to think I was pretty good.
What happened?
She grew up.
Is that the brewery man's wife with Jefferson?
Oh, well, I expect she's part of the sponsorship package, if you get me drift.
Yes, well, I can't wear lycra. Brings me out in a rash.
Never seen them quite so perky. I wonder how long it'll be before they're working out horizontally.
Janine Jarvis, you have a filthy mind.
This isn't too much for you, is it, Mr. Steele?
Of course not. Do I look like I've had enough?
No. Maybe a little. Ready to go again?
I don't know.
You still okay?
Yeah, I'm still hanging in there.
Hi.
Hello.
Morning. Mum, you really think that's such a good idea? What? Having Lauren as Jefferson's personal trainer?
Oh, really, Verity, you watch too much television.
I'm just saying.
He's not my cup of tea.
I think he might be here.
Oh, don't be silly, Verity. He's too much in love with himself. Besides, there is the little matter of age to consider.
Yeah, you are older than the women he usually goes for.
You are so rude. Who brought you up? I spent too much time already pandering to that insufferable ego.
It's not his fault. If you're treated like a king, you're gonna end up behaving like one. I think his heart's in the right place.
Let's just hope it holds out till opening night.
That's it, that's the spot. A big one here. Oh, you're so stiff in there, Mrs. Steele.
A little harder. A little harder.
And there they were, Jefferson Steele and the brewer's wife in his bedroom at it like knives. I think it's disgusting.
Well, I'm shocked and disappointed, but I'm hardly surprised.
Okay, everyone, here we go. Let's pick it up from Act 1, Scene 3. King Lear is dividing his time between his two daughters, and neither is happy with the domestic arrangements.
Yes, I know exactly how she feels.
Okay, Mary?
By day and night, he wrongs me. Every hour he flashes into one gross crime or other that sets us all at odds. I'll not endure it!
That's good, Mary. I can really feel your anger.
I like to think of myself as broad-minded, but I am not having that sort of thing going on under my roof.
What sort of thing?
Goodbye, Mr. Steele. You have been a huge disappointment to me.
Where am I going to sleep?
You can sleep with one of your floozies.
You never did like me, did you?
Flint Farm, bed and breakfast.
Jefferson Steele, please. This is his daughter, Amanda.
Mr. Steele is no longer staying at this establishment. We do try to uphold certain moral standards here, you know.
Excuse me? Do you know where I can reach him?
No, I have no idea where he is, and nor do I wish to know. Good night.
Hello? Hello?
Well, thank you very much. I've just lost my goneril. Mary is out of the play.
Good. She's out of her mind.
And I know all about you and Lauren.
Nothing happened. You don't know anything.
I know that thanks to you, I've just lost a rather important member of my cast.
Yeah. Me. I quit. I'm going home.
I've been waiting for this. A celebrity tantrum. Or maybe it's all for the best.
No, that's not your line. You're supposed to say, please, Jefferson, stay.
No, I think you're doing the right thing. I mean, obviously, Lear is just too difficult for a film actor. You can't cope with the verse. And it is an awful lot of lines for someone your age. So, fair enough. You gave it a go, but you're just not up to it. I'll just have to find someone who is. Bye.
I guess I'm stuck in the stupid trailer.
Well, there's always my place, if you don't mind the pigs.
Stupid trailer it is. someone your age too difficult for a film star? I am bound upon a wheel of fire, which my own tears do. Fuck it.
I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright.
As you're old and reverend, should be wise. Here, do you have 100 knights and squires?
Men, so disordered, so debauched and bold, that this, our court, infected with their manners.
Thank you.
Shows like a riotous inn, epicurism, and lust makes it more like a tavern or a brothel than a grey-set palace.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. Very nice. We'll let you know.
Is that it?
It was the best we could do at short notice.
Hello? Am I too late? Good?
I'm telling you, nothing happened. But you have to admit, she is cute.
And that's important, is it, for the part of Goneril?
It's important if she's a sponsor's wife.
Ready?
Good point.
Just wanted to say thanks for getting me the part.
Thank Dorothy.
Hey, if you ever need another workout.
I don't think so. Thank you. Haven't quite recovered from the last one.
Oh, well. See you at rehearsal?
Right.
Ciao.
Great casting, Dorothy. I think it's really going to work.
I won't let you down.
Of course not.
What we need to do now is to maximise sponsorship awareness. Let me run this past you, Jeff. Lear's bitter. You see, the beer's bitter, and Lear's also bitter because of his daughter.
Brilliant. Delicious.
Thanks, Jeff. I'll get some more in. Give us a hand, Lauren.
Forget Shakespeare. That was acting.
Oh, surprise, surprise. The casting couch triumphs again. Mary'll have a fit when she finds out that bimbo has got a part. Let's just go and tell her now. Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think there is something that you should all see.
What's sex wrong?
Has been.
Look, nothing happened.
Shut up, Lauren. We're going.
Listen to her, Mike. That's all bullshit.
No, you listen to me, you fucking fucker. You can forget your fucking sponsorship and your fucking theatre. In fact, the whole fucking lot of you could just fucking fuck off.
Not eloquent, but heartfelt.
Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell, would you like to make a comment?
No.
Just any kind of comment,
I have a comment for you. Your beer tastes like pig shit.
You lied to me.
You don't know what happened or what didn't happen.
I think we just lost our sponsor.
And with no sponsorship, we have no further need of your services. You're fired. Nigel, you can take over the role. This will be the Stratford Players' final production.
Poor fool and knave. There is one part in my heart that's sorry yet for thee.
Mr. Steele, what's the story? What's the story, Mr. Steele?
You can try and get it. That is the story.
Jefferson! Mr. Steele! Who's in there with you now? What makes you such a sexual master? Give me something, just give me
It's like a tornado out of control. What's going on? Is it true you used my act? Can you give us a scoop?
Is this your mobile number? Whoa!
Come on, let's get this as a bunch. Mr. Steele!
What's the name?
Jefferson!
What is it, Dad? This isn't a good time.
Tell me about it. I've just been fired.
God, what have you done now?
There was this woman, there's a story in the paper.
I don't want to hear it, Dad. You finally decided to do something worthwhile, and you can't keep your pants on?
You give me a break, Amanda.
Yeah, you got it.
Amanda?
Miss Black?
Yes.
Mr. Culpick will see you now.
Thank you.
Amanda, my people loved you in that Pride and Punishment thing.
Thanks.
Can you get naked? We want to get on with it.
Excuse me, what?
Just take your clothes off.
Which scene from Sense and Sensibility is this?
The orgy scene.
Sorry, I don't remember an orgy scene.
Oh, you will once I shot it. It's gonna be hot.
Jefferson! Jefferson! Mr. Steele! Jefferson, give us a quote.
This cold night will turn us all to fools and madmen.
Just because it's in the papers, it doesn't mean it's true. In fact, it means it probably isn't true.
There's a photograph of the two of them.
Yeah, I've got a photo of me and Mickey Mouse. It doesn't mean we're shagging. Did it occur to you that Lauren is a sports masseuse? She gives people massages. That's her job.
The newspaper has a first-hand source.
Yeah? And who does this source sound like? This appalling Lothario is a disgrace to the traditions of the amateur stage and has blackened the noble name of the Stratford Players.
Fortune, good night. Smile once more. Turn thy wheel.
You arse, Nigel.
I beg your pardon.
You complete and utter arse.
This is your doing, isn't it?
It could have been anyone.
The noble name of the Stratford Players, it's pure Nigel
It had to be said by someone.
And you know for a fact that he was having an affair with Lauren.
Mary heard them together in his bedroom.
She's a sports masseuse, you idiot.
Ah,
And this is the sum total of your evidence, is it?
possibly.
You really are a pathetic man, Nigel. If I were Jefferson, I think I'd kill you.
In fact, I may kill you myself.
I suppose a nightcap's out of the question then.
Where is he?
let him! That would have made a great picture.
I want civilization. I want people. I want a town. I want a city. I want a Four Seasons. I want a Four Seasons. I need a Four Seasons. I am a man more sinned against than sinning.
I know. I know.
Good morning.
Good morning. I feel terrible.
You look terrible.
Thank you.
Yeah, drink this.
Last night, did I do anything embarrassing?
Apart from running over a journalist and trashing the mobile library, no.
That's really it. I'm so sorry.
Please don't be. I think we all owe you an apology.
I have never felt so humiliated in my life.
It's a cruel business, honey. Not that I'd know.
It wasn't my Lizzie Bennett that impressed the director, it was my boobs.
Whatever it takes.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but Dad was right.
Now that reminds me. Say goodbye to him.
Charlie, what are you doing?
It's time to end it.
Charlie, don't be stupid. You're not gonna kill yourself.
Give me one good reason.
Your phone's ringing.
Oh, okay. Charlie Rosenberg.
Worry ye not. Our American friend may have scuttled back across the pond, but the show must go on.
Hey, Nigel.
Oh, shit. I thought you'd gone.
You sold me out.
No. It was all Mary's fault.
Oh, so now you've sold me out.
You're lying, Nigel.
Jefferson.
Looks like someone's in for a kick-in, Nigel.
Tennis as he breaks your arms, mate. 20 your legs.
Wait, Nigel.
Stop them!
No,
Nigel could do with the exercise.
Nigel! Nigel! Nigel!
You're not going to hit me, are you?
You must have wanted this part very badly.
After all my years with the Stratford Players, it was going to be my crowning glory.
I have an idea. Why don't you just play Lear, and I'll play Kent? I mean, it's just a play.
Please. I can't bear the kindness. Just hit me.
I think we should all apologise. Mary for starting the rumour, you lot for spreading it, and me most of all for being stupid enough to believe anything I read in the papers.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Steele. And you're welcome back at Flint Farm any time, and you can do whatever you want in your room. Not that you were doing anything.
I mean, what were we thinking? The Stratford Players is the one thing that keeps this village together. Even the church only holds services once a month. This stupid theatre is all we've got. It's the heart of our community. And we were just gonna throw it all away.
Hold on a minute. If anybody's going to have a big moving speech here, it's going to be me. I have something I want to say to you people. I know sometimes I can be a bit of an ass.
No.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But until now, I've always thought of amateurs as unprofessional. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, you're the ones who deserve the respect, not people like me, because where's the glory for you guys? I mean, where's the money? Where's the fame? Come to think of it, why the hell do you do it?
Well, it's our chance to step outside our own ordinary lives. To create something bigger than ourselves. To share in the power of theatre.
And it gets us out of the house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, whatever it is, I mean, I want to say I'd be proud, I'd be honored if you'd let me be a part of your show, and I promise I won't let you down.
Nice speech. But can I just remind everyone that we no longer have any financial backing?
Well, I'll just have to go back to Mike Bell and tell him the truth.
I'm afraid Jefferson insulting his beer is worse than him shagging his wife.
Hey, Nigel must be loaded. How much did you get for the Jefferson Steele story?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing? Are you telling me that you gave them Jefferson Steele and saucy Suffolk sex rump for nothing? I am going to hit him. Wait a minute.
What?
Blimey! It's a media circus!
Morning! Welcome! Welcome to Jefferson Steel Country! Do come and see the play. I'm playing Edgar and Corporal. Hello!
Oh, yes. He tried to have his wicked way with me, but I wasn't having any of it. That's why I had to extricate myself from the play. I mean, that man could not keep his hands off me. Off me.
Oh, he was a stallion in bed. Oh, he could never get enough.
And I thought I knew everything about Kama Sutra.
Mommy?
And then, of course, we became lovers.
With Jefferson around, none of my farm animals were safe.
a wedding. Tonight, the Stratford play presents Jefferson.
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Rupert and I had one last thought about the... Put my eyes out, see.
Right.
Oh! Out, vile Jilly! Where is thy lustre now?
Could work. Yeah. In a different play. Okay. Okay. Janine.
I know, I look a freak.
You look fantastic.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, rusty steel, not sharp enough.
Very good. What about this one, right? Tarnished steel gives leaden performance.
Yes. Okay, let's watch the show.
Okay, everyone, that's 15 minutes. You ready, Jefferson? How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
Of course I'm not nervous. I'm terrified.
Not a problem. I can do Lear. Joke. I'm far more terrified than you are. In fact, I think I'm about to throw up.
Go, Nigel, go.
I thought the king had more affected the Duke of Albany than Cornwall.
It did always seem so to us.
Let's go out and show them what a bunch of amateurs can do. Attend the lords of France and Burgundy, Gloucester.
I shall, my lord.
Meantime, we shall express our darker purpose. Give me the map there. Know that we have divided in three our kingdom. And 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we unburthened crawl toward death. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we say doth love?
Sir, I do love you more than word can wield the matter. Dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty.
For a fool and knave. I have one part in my heart. Sorry yet for
He that has and a little tiny wit with a...
Ah, you are men of stone! But I your tongues and eyes I'd use them, so that heaven's vault would crack. He's gone forever. I might have saved her. Now she's gone forever! Cordelia. Verdi. Say something. She isn't breathing.
Oh, great. Someone call for an ambulance.
Here it is. She's had an allergic reaction.
She's an anaphylactic shock. You're gonna need adrenaline, a laryngoscope, ventilator is support.
Are you a doctor?
No, but I played one in the movie.
I think we'll take over from here.
Oh, watch out for peri-operative complications.
Yes, thank you. I'll do that.
I love you, darling. Is she okay?
You're very lucky. You got her here just in time. She's going to be fine.
Thank God. In the movie I did, the kid dies.
Just a bad reaction to something she must have eaten.
Probably some nuts in the chocolate. Normally I'm so careful, but what with the opening night and everything,
Don't worry. Well, she'll need some bed rest for a few days, but she'll be back to her old self in a week or two. I'll let you know when she wakes up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For giving her the chocolates?
For saving her life.
Miss Nettle, Mr. Steele.
God, what?
Have you seen the papers? You're the hero of the hour.
Oh, just look at this review. Startling, brilliant, moving. Steele commands the stage.
I haven't had reviews like that since... I never have had reviews like that.
And you didn't even get a curtain call.
Something else came up.
With no Cordelia, we've got no show.
I'm sorry there isn't a happy ending.
Me too. I know that life isn't like that. I know it's not like in the movies.
Miss Nettle, Verity's awake.
Guess it's time to say goodbye. Not very good at goodbyes. But Reverend Beverly Hills, bye-bye. I mean it.
How about Tuesday?
Oh, I can't do Tuesday. I've got a cesspit to empty.
Wednesday? Wednesday's good for me.
Mr. Steele, can I just say, I'm sorry for everything.
Particularly for the fact that you didn't give her one that night when you stumbled into a bedroom.
I regret it for the rest of my life.
I think it would have been a night to remember.
I'll never forgive myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Mr. Steele, it's been a pleasure.
Come on, Nigel. Give us a hug.
No, Jefferson, you are still in England.
It's a shame you have to go. I've managed to find a new Cordelia.
Oh, my dear father. Restoration, hang thy medicine on my lips, and let this kiss repair those violent harms that my two sisters have in thy reverence made.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think you do.
Pray, do not mock me, for I'm very foolish, fond old man. Do not laugh at me, for as I am a man, I think this lady to be my child.
And so I am.
Thank you.
You can thank Verity. She was the one who thought Amanda might have some insight into playing the daughter of a madman. So, shall we rehearse?
Be your tears wet. Pray weep not. If you have poison for me, I would drink it. I know you do not love me. Your sisters have, as I do remember, done me wrong. You have some cause. They have not.
No cause. No cause.
might have saved her. And now she's gone. Forever. Cordelia. Cordelia. Stay a little. What thou sayest? Her voice was ever soft and gentle and low. An excellent thing in woman.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest hath borne most. We that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.
I told you it works better in a bigger venue.
You really are, man.
What's the point of being a movie star if you can't hire the old Vic for a few nights?
Hey, Dorothy, what are we going to do next year?
Next year?
What is this here to say? You don't really have to come back.
How about Richard III?
Yeah, you're good at sequels.
Then Richard III it is. What's that about again?
It's about power and seduction.
Well, I'll have to do some research.
He's coming back over my dead body.
Isn't any room for doubt. Without a doubt, it's real then. Someone's gone and ruled you out. Funny what a fool you feel when you fall out of frame. It all looks a shame. Baby, believe me, you're still in. To prove, why'd you wanna dig your heels in? Man, you gotta make your move. Even though it's hard, believe it. You fall out of frame, they can't place your name. But baby, I see ya, you're still in the game. Someone's gonna rule you out. Funny what a fool you feel.